are now experiencing the No Invite Podcast.
Gia Bang, back in the building. It is what it is, and it ain't what it used to be. It's your people, Blaze. It's the No Invite Podcast. We are rocking new location. In case y'all didn't know, I've been trying to get my location situation right for a while. You know, it's hard to be a creative and have a creative space and not have a creative space. You feel me? But for y'all that don't know, it's the No Invite Podcast. Episode, I want to say 50. I'm not sure, though. Don't quote me. But I think it's episode 50. And, the cool part about this right now is that we are broadcasting to you live from the new establishment. I got the new digs up. I got a new studio room. So now I have all my equipment. We could do a lot of other shit. What's up with Skipper, man? What's happening, bro? We doing the podcast right now as we speak. Excuse me, had to take a little pause. You feel me? Excuse me. But yeah, we in this thing, you know what it is, man. We just trying to keep it consistent, keep it moving like we always do the podcast, you know what I mean? I've been rocking 49 episodes deep. The past like probably fucking 10 to 15 episodes, it's been ups and downs because of lack of location, corona. I mean, you name it. I mean, there's all kinds of fucking, you know, alley-oops and not even alley-oops, all motherfucking curveballs and kind of shit to be thrown at you, you know, especially now, especially everybody out there, if you're a creative person and you make music, you make fucking fashion, clothes, whatever. I mean, all of us have had curveballs thrown at us, and especially with this corona shit, it's just way different. So I finally got my spot. I got my motherfucking shit up. For those on live that can see, I'm working, I'm getting it put together, you know, I got all my little equipment and shit. I got my little, you know what I'm saying? But trying to get back on my creative shit, man. You know, I do podcasts, I do all kinds of shit, and it's just good to have a creative spot, a place where I could fucking record and just talk my shit. You know what I mean? Talk my motherfucking shit is what I'm gonna do. No Invite Podcast. Make sure that you guys follow us on Instagram at no_invite_podcast. As soon as I get myself, my situation right. When am I shooting podcast again? Shout out to the Real Bosky. What's happening? HTS in the building. Right now, I've been shooting podcasts. I'm not doing no more visuals, to be real with you. I haven't done visuals in a while, and it's because it's hard to get somebody that's consistent. Because you know when you do a podcast, right? The key to it is for it to come out fast. You know, you don't want it to be a couple days old, more than a couple days old for you to let it out, because what you're talking about might be irrelevant, you know, depending on what you're talking about. So for me, I've been doing audio until I find a real consistent and somebody that could be like, yo, I need it. If I record one on Sunday, I need it Monday, you know, to edit it down and everything. If I could find somebody that could do that for me, then I'll probably start back on the visuals. Right now, I'm just doing audio. So if anybody goes to the link, we're on SoundCloud right now. We're on YouTube as well. Yeah, same thing. Like, you know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Like, you got to drop something every week. Like, if we're doing podcasting, because like music videos is different. You know, music video, if you could drop one once a month, you're winning. You feel me? But as far as like podcasting is concerned, you definitely got to drop that video ASAP, because some people only watch visuals. Some people only watch the podcast. Some people only watch clips. Some people only listen to audio. I'm an audio motherfucker because where I work at, I could have my headphones on, so I just listen while I'm working, handling my business. You feel me? The podcast is about everything: music, sports, culture, politics sometimes, even though I try to stay away from politics and shit, because it's just like, I don't subscribe to any kind of politics, really. I believe in certain things, and I have a couple of ideologies of what I believe in, but as far as this back and forth and all the crazy shit that's going on, it's called NorCal Next Up. We do like music, culture, you know, depending on who it is. I might drop a couple of their songs, I'll have them on, I'll have a guest on, and fucking, you know, debut some music and shit like that. I haven't been doing that lately, like I said, because I haven't had a location. I had nowhere to put up my equipment. And that was a problem with me because you know how it goes. Like either I go to studios, but if I'm at home and I got my own shit and it's 2, 3 in the morning and I want to do something, it's like, if I ain't got the studio booked, I'm ass out. See, now I got all my shit. I got my mixing board, my laptop, my all my little things that I need. I just, you know what I mean? I don't got an elaborate setup, but I got a cool little, you know what I mean? I got enough. You know what I'm saying? So, for the most part, I'm just trying to stay consistent, stay busy, stay high. You know what I mean? So if you want to check out what the podcast is about, I do have guests. I usually have my co-host 16th World. She's usually on this motherfucker, so she'll drop in from time to time. And I do have other guests on here. And like I said, we just trying to turn it up, man. Anybody want to go on the live and chop it up with me, you can, though. I'm digging the questions, though. I'm feeling the questions. I like that for everybody on that's going to listen to the rest of the audio. I'm only going to be on for like the first 15, 20 minutes of this audio in the live. And then we're going to wrap. I'm going to shut it off. And then if you want to catch the rest of this episode or listen to the beginning, the part you're on, whatever, it's good. But I'm taking questions right now. What's up, Shadow Skipper? What's happening? You know I got more bars now than I had back in the day. Well, shit, man. Whenever you come home, bro, let's make it happen. You know my door always open for you. You know, we could make that shit happen. I'm all about watching people follow their dreams, man. It ain't just about me. I have to do what I have to do for myself. But if I could help in any way, you already know. It's kind of what I do. You know, that's kind of reason why I did this podcast to begin with. The podcast really started off just me trying to create a platform for not only myself, but other artists that I know and people that are down with the podcast that really listen to it and want to fuck with it and want to tune in. And because I mean, it's all about, that's what it's about. If it's like, I don't like being on people's shows if I don't really watch their shit. You know what I mean? Like I got an interview coming up Wednesday. Shout out to FCC Radio. Shout out to DJ Loot. I'm going to be going to Frisco. I'm going to vlog it so y'all can check it all out and shit like that. But, I like to tune in, at least know what you know, who I'm fucking with. You know what I'm saying? Because I wanna support. You know, I can't always support. I can't buy everybody's shit. I can't always spam everybody's fucking things. If I like something, I'll like it. I'll give it a view. I'll watch it. I'll drop a comment. I do what I can. You know what I mean? And I mean, people return it. Some people don't. It don't really matter to me. That's not the point. I do it. If I do something, I do it because I want to do it, not because I feel obligated or because I got something drop in. I don't do. That's not how I move. People know already. If we do it, we just do it, you know, on some mutual respect shit, you know. And whatever comes from that, you know, from there on, it is what it is. But yeah, Megan Thee Stallion, for all y'all wondering what my opinion on that is, and I don't have one. We're just gonna leave that alone. I feel like y'all already know. If you've been listening and you watch my whole shit, you know how I get down, you know where I'm from, you know how I'm built. So you know already what I feel about that. You've been wanting to start your own show, damn near. I'm gonna hit you up and pick your mind a little bit. It's good, man. It's good. Vlogging's the key though. So like I said, if you're gonna, whatever industry that you want to get into, whether it's a show, vlogging, whatever, make sure that you study that industry. So that's the best. That's the first thing that I would tell you as far as if you want to pick my brain, I could tell you that flat out. So, you know, if whatever show that your show is about, if there's a similar show to it or a show that kind of has that premise, watch that, study that, see how they're built. It doesn't mean that you have to do it exactly like them, but it's like, it's good to know your industry. Like I literally was just saying this, you know what I mean? Like if I fuck with something, I want to know what I'm getting myself into. So I'm going to study the industry. I do podcasting. I do rap. I make music. I've been, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's good, bro. You can hit me whenever, like I said, you can hit me whenever. Just DM me. It's good. I'm anything that I know, I share it. If people listen to the podcast, they know if there's something that I do. I usually break it down how I did it. You know what I mean? Just to keep it PI because I'm not the type person that's gonna hide the information. You feel me? I've had people close doors on me and, oh, I can't tell you who made this beat. Just know shit, just funny shit. Like, you know what I mean? I can't do that. What I want to do is if I make something and I work with somebody, I want to give them shine. So let's say I get a producer, makes a dope ass beat for me. I'm not gonna hide who he is. I'm gonna be like, oh, you like that beat, bro? You fuck with that? I'm put y'all in. I'm gonna tap y'all in together. You feel me? Y'all, do something. That's how it should be. Back in the day, I'm not saying recently, but a while ago when I first started getting into this music shit, it was a lot of that. You know, a lot of people closing doors and a lot of people that didn't want to share connects. And I'm like, I get it. I'm like, I'm not a smirkish person. I'm not trying to burn the connect. I'm trying to like build with the connect. So whenever I'd be like, who did that video, or how do I get a hold of him, or this, it was just always some funny shit. So for me, that's why, like I said, I did the podcast. The podcast is information. That's all I'm doing is passing on my information, bringing other people to the forefront, people that might know something that you know, make music and shit. So you can always pick my brain, bro. It's all good. You can hit me. You're on my other Instagram too. You can hit me on this one. It's all good. It's always good. It's the No Invite Podcast. We're moving and grooving and shaking and breaking like we always do. It's been a lot of weird shit. It's like 2020 is undefeated, bro. It used to be the internet that was undefeated, but I'm thinking right now that the fucking 2020 is giving them a run for their money because, you know, COVID, you know what I mean? All these celebrities passing away. Like, even though it wasn't in 2020, Nipsey passed away towards the end of the year, you know what I'm saying, in the summer and shit like that. And it was kind of like, I mean, we still didn't get over that. But, you know, celebrities passing away you know what I mean? People from the culture. Corona. My Niners lost the Super Bowl. I mean, what else? You feel me? What else is new? They talking about aliens exist. And now they talking about, I just seen on the thing, it said NASA, and it's a real link, I guess. I seen it posted up on TMZ. And I went and checked to make sure it was a real link, it was a real fucking story. But apparently now, asteroid, get the right wording. But an asteroid is supposed to be coming close to Earth the day before elections. And there's a possibility that not only could it hit Earth, but it could hit the United States, bro. And you believe this shit, right? I swear you go to TMZ or just Google the link. And they said it's not a real big asteroid, but I'm like, what the fuck is an asteroid and what is a meteor then? I thought a meteor was a small asteroid. You feel me? Like, so is it an asteroid? If it's considered asteroid, it should be big, right? It's gonna do something, don't you think? And they're saying that it's not 100% chance because they can't nail the trajectory, I guess, all the way or whatever the fuck. But I'm like, man, come on now. We got fire tornadoes, murder wasps or murder hornets or whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? Corona, MAGA, all that bullshit. It's like, what's next? It's like fucking aliens already landed with these weirdos and shit. Fucking did the slideshow the other day. Shout out to slideshow, man. Anybody that knows me knows the No Invite. And if you've really been rocking with it from the beginning, because I've done it all different types of ways, you know what I'm saying? From only visual and audio, only audio, back to visual, bounce back and forth. And then we calling this whole new iteration of the No Invite, we call it the Relaunch, because it's basically, we're coming again. We rebooted again because I have to be consistent. So I need this consistency in order for me to do what I want to do, especially with podcasting or any kind of show, y'all. Anybody like that? That's another thing I could tell y'all from the gate. If you want to do some kind of show like this, be consistent. Because if you fall off a week, 2 weeks, I'm telling you, your fans look forward to the shit and they'll get tired of this shit. Believe me, I was getting a lot of good traction. And then I had some, like I said, some technical difficulties, some issues I had to fucking resolve. And I it's not like I missed a lot of weeks. I would miss a week, or I'd be late, or I'd drop on a different day, or, you know what I mean? I wouldn't drop on the day that I normally drop. And, you know, my fans let me know about it. They didn't say it. A lot of my views went down, you know, so I had to build that back up. And really, I'm glad I got a decent workspace now, because no matter what, I'm going to have I'm going to have that schedule again, so I could give you guys your consistent podcasting motherfucking dose. You feel me? I know you need a double dose of this podcast pimping, you know what I mean? I know it's hard out there, you know what I mean? A lot of bullshit, a lot of fake news, a lot of fucking Trump fucking weirdos, stalkers and Karens and Kens and all that, trying to unfold and unravel peaceful people and colored folks like us. You know what I mean? You know, so it is what it is. We're people of color, you know what I mean? And we're not exactly the ideal people they want controlling, you know, their surroundings, basically. You know what I'm saying? So you guys, I would suggest that please educate yourself. Like I said, I did the slideshow with Sly this recently, and anybody that knows me knows that the No Invite started off its first episodes on the slideshow. So shout out to Sly. He been doing this podcasting shit for a minute. for like a hot minute. Like I gotta even fix it because I think I said like 5 years or something, or 10 years. He's been doing it for fucking 16 fucking years, bro. He been on it. You know what I'm saying? He been doing it. So shout out to him. So with being that said, it's like when I start, anybody that knows I fuck with him, whatever, and we had a podcast and he asked me all kinds of questions, and he asked me political questions because I was debating people, you know what I mean? I had debates with certain people off of some of the shit that he was saying. So I had to let him know what time it is, you know what I mean? A lot of weird shit going on. A lot of motherfuckers believe in everything that they see and hear, and ain't really fucking doing the research. So hopefully everybody that listens to this, you know what I'm saying, before you go to Instagram and rant and rave and swear to God that, you know what I mean, that this world is flat and it's ran by reptilian people and Trump's our savior and shit like that, man, make sure you check your facts, bro, because y'all gonna look crazy. Remember, the internet lives forever. As long as there's power, there's gonna be the internet. And you don't want to be 10, 15, 20 years down the line. You don't want to be that bozo that was talking about, oh, Trump, MAGA, this is the right thing to do, and he can't do no wrong, and he's going to save us from the reptilian aliens that want to fucking fuck all our bitches. We're the reptilians and aliens, by the way, you know, just so y'all know. We're the one they look like that. We're the scourge of the earth to them, you know, because we threaten their way of life, and it's not like we're even threatening their way of life. Change threatens their way of life. You know, people get comfortable and been comfortable doing fucked up shit for a long time and taking advantage, and things are changing and they feel it. People fear change. That's why they fucking will believe anything that's on TV. You know what I mean? They'll just take it and accept it like, oh yeah, this is it, because they don't want to face the harsh truth that some things might not be what they think it is. You know? And that's pretty fucking sad, bro. I mean, because you can lie to everybody all you want to, but you can't lie to yourself. And you see it like I see it, you know? So, I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I'm for the people. Right is right, wrong is wrong. It is what it is. And it ain't when it used to be, let all them fucking babies out the cage. Let all the babies out the cage. Set all the real ones free. You know what I mean? Keep that bullshit. Whatever society it is that accepts 6ix9ine and all that other shit, then y'all can have them. Because I'm not a part of y'all. Like I said, we're the aliens, we're the reptilians, because we're not like them, you know? We're trying to understand them. The way I think and the way I move, it's like I'm beyond that shit, you know what I'm saying? I don't look at people based on the color of their skin. Like, even then, like I have no issue with anyone, you know? What I have an issue with is ignorance, you know what I'm saying? And I had not only ignorance, but the kind of ignorance that's dangerous to me. Because I could be the victim of this ignorance. You know what I'm saying? For being who I am. Just being a regular person. See, it ain't even like I'm somebody like that. Being who you are, being a person of color. Nowadays, it's dangerous for you. You know, you don't know how things would unfold for you. So, you know, excuse me if I smoke weed in public. Excuse me if I look at you like you crazy when you tell me to put my weed out. I mean, I look at you like you're crazy for the shit you put in your mouth. But I just keep it moving. I don't say shit to you. This is how you want to live? Live that way. That's fine. Just leave me the fuck alone. When you see me out there smoking or my car's tacked out and you see hella smoke in my car and I park somewhere, don't come to my window and try to ask me a question. You see what I'm doing in here, man? You see how, you know what's going on? We're going to go ahead and say goodbye to live. All right, y'all. Y'all have a wonderful night. If y'all want to catch the rest of this episode, make sure you hit the link in the bio. It should be out. It was supposed to be out today. We're late, but we're here. So it's going to be out as soon as possible. So give me a few hours to edit it and all that other good shit, because I do it all. And it'll be up. Tap in or tap out. There we go. Sorry about that, y'all. For the regular listeners, now we could get off into that quiet storm. You know what I'm saying? 40 minutes of that real shit. You know, I am Blaze Burgundy. Came here to you, sponsored by Trojan Condoms and what else? Trojan Con and Four Locos. Sorry about that. Four Locos is gonna be mad at me for that, but you know, I'm trying, bro. I'm trying, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, shout out to our sponsors. You know, we work in, it's the No Invite, and we post it, and we making things move like we always do. Society's crazy. I ain't got to tell you because you already know. It's good to be back in a more comfortable space. I feel like I will be a lot more productive. And I feel like we all need that. And that's why it sucks when you don't have it. Because being like when you come from nothing, at the time it's not really a big deal because you're young, you know what I'm saying? So you don't really understand that you're poor. And I've heard hella people say this, and I swear it's true. It's true. But then once you start getting in the teen years and you start getting bagged on for your clothes, or you're not able to go to certain functions or school things because there just ain't no money or no one could take you because everybody's working and things like that, you start to trip out. Like you start thinking, you start looking at everything differently, Like my mom didn't know nothing about like sports. We didn't have no one to pay or even know about the programs where you could pay, or get assistance with football and shit like that. So we didn't play sports. You know what I mean? We didn't do a lot of shit. Motherfuckers wasn't playing the clarinet and you know what I'm saying? None of that shit. There wasn't no school recitals. There was school after school hours, where we're out running around being badass little kids and breaking windows and doing dumb shit, but I mean, we're young and we're bad kids, you know what I mean? We're bad kids. We needed other things to do. I mean, let's face it, as much as they like to ignore it, I mean, if you have too much time on your hands and you have nothing to do, you're going to get into some mischief. Now, they say mischief. That's how they tell the other people in court. Be like, oh, you was just getting into mischief, Your Honor. What about this kid? Oh, he's a street terrorist. He was terrorizing the neighborhood and, he's a super predator and he needs to have some kind of example set. Difference? Same crime. But they might whip the other guy a little bit. You feel me? And that's what happens. That's exactly what happens. The system and the way it's designed and everything that they do, it's not fair. People say, oh, life ain't fair. Life ain't fair. But those life ain't fair motherfuckers be the same one when something happens to them that doesn't go their way. Watch out, Karen and Ken. Here we go. So, I don't want to hear that. I believe in accountability, so you can't tell me nothing because I paid for all my mistakes. And graciously so, because they taught me a lot of things. They taught me how to maneuver. They taught me how to not be ignorant. So, how do you cure an ignorant person when they keep getting away with everything? You know what I mean? You can't. So it just breeds that. Accountability to me is a lot. You got to be accountable for what you do. And it goes all the way around. Nobody's perfect. I don't expect perfection from anyone. Just don't approach me when you see me smoking weed and you a drunk driving ass motherfucker. Like I said, don't if you see me walking down the street smoking my weed, don't say nothing. Look straight. Don't even look disappointed. Okay, Ken? Okay, Karen? Don't look disappointed. You knew what it was. I mean, come on. Motherfucking Kens and Karens and shit will really get mad over some loud music or me smoking my weed walking down the street, you know what I'm saying? Take their ass home and day drink all day and talk shit. I really be feeling like a lot of them people that are Karens and shit, like they're either on drugs or they're like drunk and they just like get empowered, you know what I mean? They get bold, like fuck this, I'm gonna snap and I'm gonna say this shit because I'm tired of these motherfuckers playing music. You know what I mean? That's how I feel. I feel like they be drunk or on drugs and shit. And like I said, they're just being Karens. You see how we give them like, non-threatening names and stuff like that? But they be dangerous though, because they could cost you your life. See, we're not calling them super predators, although some of them might be considered that because they go out and they set out to use that white privilege and hurt somebody. And say something that'll get them locked up or whatever. The whole reason why they call them Kens and Karens, right? So it's like, they're Kens and Karens. What are we? Street terrorists. What are we? Criminals, habitual criminals. super predators. That's what they call it. Like you know, I get super predator from the '94 crime bill and all the back then when they were, you know, they were just how they described people specifically from the ghetto. They say that, you know, and that was a blanket statement. It wasn't like, oh, one person's bad, because there's bad people everywhere. But, you know, it's dangerous. You know, we give them light names. We like, oh, they're just Karens, being Karens and Kens. You know, they might get socked in a video or something. Or some people just let them run their mouth and all that shit. But it's like, I mean, I'm for the whole chin checking shit. Cause like I said, how you gonna cure ignorance if you don't there's no accountability if you just sit there. Cause all that putting on the internet shit nowadays is like a lot of these motherfuckers don't have shit anyways. What are you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? They had a job they probably don't like anyways. So you gonna get them fired? Psh, they white. They gonna go get another job real fast. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like I said, I mean, depending on how severe, you feel me? But, you know, a little quick 2-piece, you know what I mean? Give them a side of gravy. I mean, it might change their life. You know what I'm saying? Just don't take that from me. I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying that my personal experience. I know if I got hit, I'm gonna remember that. So I'm just saying. It's the No Invite Podcast. This is Blaze, and I'm just talking my shit like I always do. I'm just trying to come here and be consistent and give you guys something to laugh at. So while you're at home right now and you're quarantined up and you turn around and you look at your boo and you're like, bitch, I hate you. At least you know you got a healthy distraction. At least you know I'm right here and it's okay. You know what I mean? And for all y'all, and I'm happy if you're quarantined, because a lot of motherfuckers ain't quarantining. You know what I mean? And you know, I can't tell you what to do. Like I said, I don't know the situation. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and feed you some bullshit, the New World Order, fucking chaos theories and all this other shit that these motherfuckers be on the Instagram pumping, just like all these Trump motherfuckers and these flat earthers and shit. And these dudes is out of line. You know what I mean? You know, it's one thing. It's okay to have your theories and shit like that. It's okay to believe, oh, this is it. This might be a theory, but it's a difference when you're on the internet foaming at the mouth, frothing, talking about this is the truth, and you living your life behind that, and you're ready to lay some shit down behind that. It's like, bro, you wake your game up, bro. Don't be a tool. Misinformation is just as dangerous as the real information, you know. So I just, you know, like I said, I just be out here trying to stay away, stay low key. Do my little creative stuff, do my music, you know what I mean, pop my little albums and shit like that, and stay the fuck away from the weirdo-ness, you know. I don't want no problems. I don't need no bad vibes. I'm just trying to level up in life, you know. I'm just trying to make sure that I take care of people that believed in me, you know what I mean. That's one of my main goals and motivations, is to be able to have some and show the people that believed in me, not only pay them back, because I owe people like a lot, you know, all kinds of shit. You know, people looked out for me always because they believed in me. I believed in myself. So I'm forever grateful for that. You know, those are real friends. Those are people that could see what maybe the rest of the world can't see in you, and they believe in you that much. And I've gotten helped out. I've helped out people, you know, all that. You know, it's the circle. That's just how we get down. That's how we were built. You know what I mean? We put the good. We try to put the good in people and connect the right way and build some shit. So I'm just happy that I'm able to do all that. Like I said, I was thinking about earlier when I was a kid and thinking about how far I came. So I'm really, really happy with how everything's clicking right now. It would be, you know, my luck that, you know, the year this shit starts popping, we got all this bullshit popping. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, let the motherfucking asteroid hit Earth right before I'm about to sign and get that $1 million check or some stupid ass shit like that. That sounds like some fucking ridiculously fucking ironic shit. You know what I mean? But I keep a positive mind. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and stress out about what could, what shoulda, and what coulda happened. Or all that. I'm gonna just stay the course. You know, until this motherfucker, until they turn the lights off for real. We here and we just trying to live. You know. 29 minutes in. And he's still moving like a champ, y'all. Yeah. Oh, left with a left, or right. Oh, uppercut. It's a wrap. You feel me? We out here. You know, I'm still in it. I'm conditioned for this, man. Podcasting, fucking, stamina. You feel me? When you look up, when I lift up my shirt, man, it's all abs, but they're all, you know what I'm saying? They're all like podcast abs, so you really like can't see them, but they're there, because I'm podcast built. Like I'm fucking, my podcasting fucking weight is up. You feel me? So this shit ain't nothing. Who the fuck else could get on right now and talk fucking 30 minutes straight about nothing, make it sound good, and at the same time have nothing written, didn't come in with no topic, no nothing. Like you ask me, you tell me that. When you find that person, you go let him know that he got competition, because I'm coming for his spot. Because I do all that off the top of the head, bars, all fucking shit, all real, no filler. You know what I mean? Something for that to help you drop that extra chin. You know what I mean? Something for you to fucking, get your weight down if your weight's too high, and if you're too light in the ass, to help get your weight up. You know what I mean? I be talking too much shit. I really feel like the people around me are tired of me when I get to talking like this, but it's like, oh, fucking no. So, I talk tough, talk heavy, you know what I mean? And it ain't like tough, like fuck it, trying to be the hardest motherfucker. I just say some real ill fly shit sometimes. Like, I just be in my mode, feeling myself, trying to do the best that I can. And like I said, man, this podcasting thing is something I like doing, and I fell into it, I grew up in the era of fucking where they had music shows, on TV. And I know now kind of like YouTube killed all that, because it's like, who the fuck wants to sit and watch one show that plays videos when you just go click the video and watch it right on, right? But I mean, I really feel like the game is still missing that. And it may not be, it could be like, I don't know, somebody need to remix it though. Hopefully somebody that wants to start a show or something will remix and do something like that. Like bring some new vibes back. They had, so many different types of stuff. You could do like interviews. There's all kinds of content you could do out there, y'all. It's just whatever you feel like presenting and putting out. Got some new work coming in with DJ Jigs. Shout out to him. Shout out to the whole Dynasty family. Shout out to Labworks Studios. And we moving and grooving. We shaking and baking like we always do. I don't know. I think I'm going to hit you with something light, because I'm going to come back. For all my podcasting people out there, I know you missed me. And I know it's been a while and I haven't been consistent. I've been cheating on you. What can I say? I'm a dirty dick motherfucker. I've been out. But you know what, though? I came back home. So I'm here now. So what I'm going to do for you is I'm going to make sure that I drop you guys some consistent shit. So I'm going to give you this quick little bar right here. Just a little, you know what I mean? Just a little shot, a little key blast for you, you know what I'm saying? Something to wake your game up. I'll give you that. I'm going to regroup. I'm going to grab 16th World. I'm going to bring her in here. And we finna do another podcast for you. And then I'm going to be consistently dropping one on every fucking Sunday night. So Monday morning when you wake your motherfucking ass up and your fucking breath smells like fucking goat, you get up, go piss some excellence, and then tap in and check out the fucking podcast. You feel what I'm saying? With that being said, I'm done. Make sure that you follow the No Invite Podcast at no_invite_podcast on IG. Excuse me. Make sure that you also subscribe to our channel on YouTube. It's RiBirth Media Films, RiBirth Media Films with a Z. Tap in SoundCloud. You can follow us at No Invite Podcast. All the episodes post there. All the episodes post on YouTube. We are currently working out something right now to be able to bring what we do to Spotify, Apple Podcasting, and all the big platforms. So stay tuned for that. Like I said, I'm going to try to upgrade. I'm going to try to give y'all a better overall experience. I got 33 minutes in this bitch. That's not bad. I'm going to drop some editing, some tools, some things like that on this shit, and I'm going to give it to the world. So y'all be safe, be smooth, wash your ass, keep it moist, and all that good shit. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Follow the No Invite Podcast on Instagram. No_invite_podcast.
Please hang up and try again.